talking to Quickley in that walk-off, I asked him about the 14 points for him in that fourth quarter. He's always so humble in the way that he just defers to the team and his teammates, which of course you love about him. But at the same time, it's so obvious that he has a fierceness, a competitiveness, particularly when he's going up against guys like Sexton and Garland. What can you say about the fire that you get from him?
Well, I thought our entire bench gave us a lift. We started the game slowly. And I say we started it slowly, and not really defensively. I thought defensively we were good. And I really liked the way Julius was playing early. He was making a lot of good plays, spraying the ball out, and we missed high-quality shots. And then when the bench came in, they got going. In terms of where Quick is, it's what he does. He's a scorer, he's a shooter, he's very effective in pick and rolls. And his teammates are doing a great job of setting him up. And so the bench is really building great chemistry together. They're playing off each other, but the shooting opens up so many different things for everyone. And so, and he is fearless, and that's a great word to describe him. He plays with a lot of poise for a rookie. He's not going to get rushed, and he knows what his strengths are. He knows what his teammates' strengths are. And he's a student of the game. He's just going to get better and better.
Mike Mancuso?
Coach, can you talk about the way your defense enabled you to control the tempo of the game and stop them from running?
Yeah, well, Cleveland was playing really well, and we were concerned about the transition game, so protecting our basket was important, and also taking care of the ball. If they turn you over and they get into the open floor, it's problematic. And we saw that to start the third quarter, where there were leakouts and we didn't have protection on the basket. But overall, I was very pleased with the defense. I think it's something that our players have taken a lot of pride in. They work extremely hard in practice on it, and it's still a work in progress. We're not where we want to be, but I love the way the team is practicing each and every day.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Tom. Yeah, I know you talked there about the way the second unit played tonight. When you see what Immanuel can do sparking offensively, is there any thought to maybe giving him a shot with that first unit?
Well, the thing is, there's always thought with everything. And so because someone doesn't start, that's really not that important to me. It's having groups that play well together, and you could always finish with the people that you feel will give you the best chance to win the game. So whatever the game calls for, you try to take advantage of that. But we're always looking at different lineups and what works best and how guys complement each other. So he's going to have a significant role, but we need everyone. And so tonight was his night. Tomorrow night could be someone else's, or Sunday afternoon, whatever it is.
Rod Blakely?
Yes, Coach. I wanted to talk to you real quick about just Julius Randle. Now, he's made strides in a lot of aspects of his game this year, but when it comes to winning, what are some areas that jump out there? He really has been a major contributor to the successes you guys have had so far this season.
Well, I think being ready to play, he was great in practice yesterday, and I thought he helped set the tone for the game today with his playmaking. I think he can hurt you a lot of different ways. He can obviously score, but his getting the ball into the paint and then reading the defense and making good rim reads, he got the game going the right way for us. His rebounding is terrific. The energy, those are all the pluses that he brings. And I think he's playing for the team. He's playing with an edge, and we have a long way to go. But I think as a veteran, when you have a veteran like that works the way he does, it helps set the tone for the team. And the guy that's really playing at a high level, in addition to Julius, is RJ. And so the way he's scoring the ball, the way he's playmaking, his overall defense, that's a big plus for us also.
Ian Begley, SNY.
Tom, what do you think worked with what you guys were doing against Drummond in defending him?
Well, he's such a tough matchup, and every night you're faced with somebody who's going to be a tough matchup, and he's been rolling pretty good for them. So you're not guarding him individually. I thought Mitch had a couple tough calls early on, but you have to have a team awareness, and you're guarding them with your team. But you also can't do it at the expense of opening up a lot of other things. And so they've been a dominant paint team. They've been dominant in transition and on the board. So those were the three areas that we focused in on. But they put a lot of pressure on you, and their guards are very dynamic. They can go off the dribble. They can shoot. Sexton is really playing at a high level. Garland has had a big night against us, and he's coming back off an injury. So, but they're a real good team, very well coached.
Last question, Rebecca Harlow.
Coach, you touched on Barrett there, but just your thoughts on how he's improved, not only just impacting a game, but controlling a game in stretches. It seems like it's so much more often these days where we see him back up a great defensive possession with then a great offensive possession where he's doing more overall.
Yeah, I think he's playing with a lot of poise. I think from the beginning of the season, the rebounding and the playmaking has been there. He's getting to his spots. He's making the right reads, whether he should shoot or pass. And he can score so many different ways. He can score in transition. He can score in the pick and roll. He scores off the handoff. He can score in the post. He can score off catch and shoot. But also to create and put pressure on the defense, force the defense to collapse, and then make the right read and open up the three-point game for us. So I really like the way he's playing. He's playing very well off people. He's playing very unselfishly, and he's playing both sides of the ball.